Hi everyone, it's Susan from SusanWinter.net. Thank you subscribers, thank you all of my dedicated YouTube family. I love talking to you each week and I really appreciate your questions and I appreciate all of the commentary that you have with these videos. I want to talk about overgiving. This is an important situation. This isn't just a conversation for men. It is for women, it is for everyone. I cannot tell you how many times I've been working with clients, and as they are unraveling the case of either trying to get this person in the gate and get them in a relationship or retain their love, they start telling me about these things that they've done for them, whether it's refinance their home or loan them their car or buy them a car or get them a job or get a property where they move them in so they don't have to pay rent. I mean, it's extraordinary. Ladies, you're doing it too. This used to be the terrain of men. This used to be part of men parading their toys. Well, that's what I call it. But it used to be the inducement for, look, I am a provider. I am substantial in the world. You are going to be in good hands with me. I can offer you a good life. And granted, that might have been true centuries ago. That was part of the inducement that men offered their partner to say, look, merging with me, there are many benefits. My concern is that this is throwing off your mate and it's a double-edged sword. And what you're not seeing, if you really carefully dial back your need to overgive, to offer all this bait, what you're doing is either trying to induce a person to like you by throwing these things out. Oh, I know that agent. Oh, I know that television producer. Oh, I know the head of that company. I can get you a job interview. I can write your paper for you. I can get you that loan that you wanted. I can do this. You're trying to make yourself indispensable. You want them to want you, but you're teaching them to want you for the wrong reason. Now, in the beginning, they'll bite the bait. Who wouldn't? You're going to help them for free. You're going to give them a step up. You're going to get them something they couldn't begin to get on their own. And, very slick, of course you're going to have to exchange numbers to do so, right? That's for those of you that put out this bait in the beginning. What about those of you who meet somebody, it's mutual, it's attraction, they don't really know what you have, and then throughout the evolution of the first part of this relationship, you start to see that they're interested, and then they start to pull back a little bit. So now you're getting scared. So now you want to make yourself indispensable. So you start throwing the gifts at them. You start the overgiving. You start making them realize that they can't do something without you. Like, oh, I'm sad that we're not, going to have a chance to go meet this director that I wanted to introduce you to, or my friend who's the partner in that firm could really help you with that. I could have helped you with that, but now, I'm sorry that we can't do this together. So however you positioned it, overgiving shows weakness on your part. Overgiving means you don't trust the fact that you, in and of yourself, are worthy of this person. That you feel that you must provide these things to add to your value. And that makes me worry about your position, because what's happening? By the time I hear from you, you've lost money and you've lost the relationship. You've lost your dignity. You've lost your self-esteem. You have been devalued and you are not a priority in this person's life. And they look at you as a chump or a pushover or a soft touch, or they feel sorry for you. So how did it go from I'm all this to, oh my God, how did it happen? You overgave. Now, if this person were your spouse, if this person were your fiance, and they had been vetted through their love, that they had earned that position, or they were the partner that you decided to have a living together arrangement with, you would have pre-qualified them on a lot of fronts other than what they need from you to keep this relationship alive. Remember, you never want them to want you for the wrong reason. And I see this so often, and I see people just throwing their toys, throwing things at this person to keep them excited or engaged or keep them hooked or keep a connection, and you just don't want to do that. It is the wrong thing. It's desperate, it's needy, and the person on the other end will put you on simmer, on the back burner, just keep you there in case they need you. It's cruel. It's cruel to yourself. Please monitor what you offer and see how the person responds to it. Please show up as who you are. Show up in what you give emotionally, in what you give intellectually, in what you give with your interactions. Please make what you have, your opportunities and your resources, a minimum. We do not want you having somebody who wants you for the wrong reasons. It will backfire. Believe me, they'll take and then they'll drop you. You do not want this. Or they'll simply use you and extract you for all that you're worth. And so I'm going to ask all of you to be very mindful of how much you give and how much you receive. This needs to be equal, and if you find that you're doing too much, not to worry. If you're listening to this right now and you're like, oh my God, she nailed it, I did this, not to worry. Relook at all of the things you've offered. If there's anything you've offered verbally that has not yet come into fruition, you say, sorry about that, I thought I could do this, I really can't. I want you to start to dial back and see if that person is still interested in you. All right, I hope this helps you. Susan Winter for SusanWinter.net. I want you guys to get real love with people who deserve to be your partner. Thank you, and if you want to reach me, call me on Magnify. I have office hours each day. They're a little bit shorter now, but I'm available. Just call me. Don't send massive text messages. It's not a chat feature. It's a call-in feature. Or book me for a known time on my website, SusanWinter.net. And if you'd prefer to listen to me instead of watch, tune into the Susan Winter Show on iTunes. Thank you all.